The time is 12 o'clock. Good afternoon. Here is the meeting on OGBC. I am Bolaji Izzy. First, the major items. The House of Representatives is commending the takeoff of the Consumer Credit Scheme. Nigerians have been cautioned against self-medication. Russia rejects a UN resolution on prevention of arms race in outer space. The House of Representatives has commended President Bola Tinubu for the takeoff of the Consumer Credit Scheme. The Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, made the commendation. He said the President's approval underscored his readiness, commitment, and determination to better the lives of Nigerians through people-oriented policies and programs. The Speaker noted that the scheme will enhance beneficiaries' lives who will acquire credit for goods and services and pay later based on agreed terms. The lawmaker expressed hope that the country will be great again under the current administration. For education, President Bola Tinubu has approved the education project, which encapsulated the generation of overall data of all schools in the country. The Minister of State for Education, Professor Yusuf Sununu, made this known in Abuja on Wednesday. According to him, this is part of efforts of the government in giving the needed attention to the education sector, adding that government will continue to prioritize the application of technology in the sector. He emphasized the importance of technology in providing students with access to online resources as well as encouraging research. He informed that the Ministry of Education is collaborating with other governmental agencies in ensuring comprehensive data on out-of-school children. Still on education, the government at the center has urged university-based unions to embrace negotiations instead of confrontation in resolving issues. The Minister of Education, Professor Tahir Maman, said that this on Wednesday in Abuja. Professor Maman, who said negotiations are more effective than shutting the institutions, informed that the federal government is working out the outstanding demands of university-based unions. He also informs that the government will soon introduce a policy that will make skill acquisition compulsory for primary and secondary schools. In another development, the federal government says there are high-level talks to unveil a roadmap to integrate the unbanked Nigerian population into the formal financial system. This is as hinted of plans to tackle poverty and insecurity head-on through financial inclusion for all Nigerians. The Deputy Chief of Staff to the President, Senator Ibrahim Hassan Adija, said this in Abuja on Wednesday. He emphasized the administration's commitment to an all-inclusive Nigeria under the renewed hope agenda. On health, malaria, when properly treated, should not recur monthly or every 2 months. It is therefore advisable to go to a government certified hospital when one shows signs of malaria to prevent wrong diagnosis and treatment. Mrs. Tolulope Olubanjo of Ogun State Malaria Elimination Program made this submission in a chat with OGPC as World Malaria Day is observed this Thursday. She explained that malaria is a disease transmitted by the bite of an infected female Anopheles mosquito, and it is one of the commonest diseases in Nigeria, with symptoms including fever, nausea, chills, joint aches, vomiting, convulsion, prostration, and anemia. Cautioning against self-medication and abuse of malaria drugs, which is common among Nigerians, Mrs. Olubanjo said that staying too long in the sun or eating too much palm oil does not cause malaria, as they are myths. Speaking on the theme of the day, Speaking on the theme of today, celebrating the fight against malaria for a more equitable world, let's change the narrative now. She submitted that pregnant women are mostly the primary care givers of children in almost all households, while gender inequality, discrimination, gender norms further an harmful increase in the vulnerability of women to malaria disease. Ogun State government said it was in touch with the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company IBEDC to ensure that immediate fixing of poles damaged as a result of rainstorm occasioned by